and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, a look at the headlines. The central and state government may lose royalty and tax worth $2 billion if ban on mining continues till May. GMOEA sources say per day revenue loss of almost 28 crore rupees. Government's decision to set 1 kilometer buffer zone for centuries may close down almost 40 to 50 mines. Activists feel 1 kilometer buffer is too less. No water supply from Tilari to Goa for almost a month. Closure due to annual maintenance and desilting work. Water Resource ask help from PWD. Cases of rape on minors are on rise in state. Kolba police arrest Sharat Chandradal from Majorda accused of raping a 12-year-old girl. And Ria Savan developing into consistent medal winner in major chess tournaments. Ria will represent India in Slovenia. And now the news in detail. The central and Goa government may lose about $2 billion or over 11,000 crore rupees in taxes and royalty in the Supreme Court imposed ban on mining in Goa continues till May. This translates into a tax revenue loss of around 28 crore rupees per day. Watch this report.
Goa contributes to almost 65% of iron ore export from India. Export season in Goa begins on September 20th and extends till May or the onset of monsoon. But with the ban, hardly any shipments have moved out. The state exported 50 million tons of ore in 2010-2011, ranking in close to rupees 10,000 crore in taxes and royalties for the central and state exchequers. The industry also earned roughly around 24,000 crore rupees of foreign exchange. Sources from Goa Mineral Ore Exporters Association say the state's order for a temporary ban and the Supreme Court's order for a complete ban has led to drying up of shipments on Goan ports. While it is of course a loss to all companies and people employed by them, loss to state and central governments will be to the tune of $2 billion annually. This translates into over rupees 11,000 crore in taxes and royalties or a per day tax revenue loss of around rupees 28 crore. This is over and above the losses that would be incurred by the companies, miners and traders in the state. All eyes are now set on the Supreme Court where the matter comes up for hearing on 2nd of November. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
The 1 kilometer buffer zone for centuries decided by Goa government may lead to closure of around 40 to 50 mines in Goa. However, the activists in state feel that 1 kilometer buffer is too less to make a difference to the environment of the state.
Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar on Monday had declared that government has recommended 1 kilometer no mining buffer zone for the mining operations in Goa. He also had made it clear that landmarks like rivers, lakes will be considered as natural boundaries for leases. According to sources, out of 336 mines, 182 mines lie in 1 kilometer buffer zone which the government wishes to set. As many as 102 alone are in Sangay Taluka. Interestingly, Netravali, Morle, Mahavir and Madhe wildlife sanctuaries have a major chunk of land in this very taluka. Kushavati, Guleli, Khandepar, Patre, Chimtamal, Kalai, Satodi, Kazumal are some of the major rivers and tributaries which are the possible natural buffers for most of the mining leases.
कारण जो 1 किलोमीटरचो बफर झोन सुचयलेलो आसा तो खरो म्हळ्यार एक प्रकारची थट्टाच आसा कारण बफर झोन जो आसा हो 10 किलोमीटरचो आसचो असो अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जेन्ना प्रधानमंत्री आसले तेन्ना निर्णय घेतलेलो. आमी मागणी केल्ली की गोंयांक 3 किलोमीटरचो बफर झोन सूचित करचो. गोंयच्यो न्हंयो आनी जे जलस्रोत आसात ते जो मेरेन सुरक्षीत रावना तो पर्यंत गोंयचे भवितव्य जे आसा हे खूब कठीण जावंक शकता. गोंयच्या लोकांनी एक ठरोवपाक जाय पाणी जाय काय खाणी जाय आणि खाणी जर जाय जाल्यार तांकां कायमचे पाणी मेळचें ना.
The fate of this buffer zone and the mines lies into the hands of CEC and the Supreme Court, which will decide the actual buffer zone on merits. Our reporter from Panji Pratik Parab with video journalist Omkar Farari.
Water supply from Tilari will be stopped for almost a month from 25th October. This is on the backdrop of annual maintenance of Tilari Dam and desilting of canal. Water Resource Department has now informed the PWD to have emergency plan in place to tackle water shortage. However, PWD does not seem to have a concrete plan to control the water deficit.
The major supplier of water to most of the North Goan talukas, the Tilari Dam, will be closed for the month of November for annual repair and maintenance work. The Tilari Dam in charge officer of the WRD says, the Tilari Dam has 4 canals, each canal 25 kilometers long. 2 canals get water to Goa and 2 to Maharashtra. The annual maintenance of these canals, including the river channel, is due for dredging and maintenance. The dam will remain closed for this work. The dam will remain closed from 25th October to 30th November. Last year, the maintenance work wasn't carried out. Deficit of water from Tilari Dam will be compensated by diverting Amthane Dam water. Responsibility of the same has been delegated to PWD. To inquire into the plans of the PWD to compensate the water deficit, Prudent spoke to PWD Principal Chief Engineer JSS Rego. Rego says that the preparation for the diversion of water from other sources is on, and if at all there is a deficiency, then the department will find a solution for it. But whether Bardes and Bicholi will get the normal supply of water is still an unsolved puzzle. A reporter from Panji Pratik Parab with video journalist Omkar Farari.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.